Hi, in this video I'm going to be reviewing the 2017 Mini Cooper Countryman S.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear, driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere I swear, like an outlaw on the run.
The Mini Cooper Countryman started its life in 2010. Customers of Mini wanted a car from Mini Cooper that was slightly bigger than the Cooper or the Cooper S. The Countryman has an extended wheelbase and is slightly wider than the Mini Cooper. In 2017, the Countryman received a refresh and update with better styling, more room, and just overall newer and better technology. So being that this is the more sporty model of the Countryman, it's called the Countryman S. You have your S badge on the front and S badge on the back. If I come down here, it's a little bit more aggressive front end. Look over here, these are your cooling ducts for your brakes. If I come to the side, S badge again, and I come around to the back, it signifies that it is a Cooper S because it has the S badge right there. Additionally, with the Countryman S, you get the LED outing around the light, the xenon headlights, and also the fog lights at the bottom. So let's go ahead and unlock the car. Press that. Open up the door. Step right in. You can put the key down there. It has a push button start, so all you do is you press it down once with your foot on the brake. The car starts up. So you have this nice center cluster here where you can see your radio and your Bluetooth. Also your hazards are up here. What I think is awesome, while you're in the car, this center screen right here, there's this LED light is constantly changing color, which I think is just a fun thing to have in the car. Down here you have your dual zone climate control, heated seats. This button right here, you can turn off the start stop technology. Here you can turn off your traction control. Now this car is fitted with the automatic transmission. If I come down here, if I push this to the left, it puts the car into sport mode. I like that. Let's motor hard. That's fun. And then push it into the middle, and that's mid mode. Let's motor. And then push it over to the right. Let's minimalize. That's very funny. So green mode. So green mode you'd be using while you're going around town. Mid mode maybe on the highway, or sport mode when you want to go a little bit quicker. The seats in this car are bolstered very nicely. So as you can see, they're very thick right here. I'll get another shot of that. And these seats hold you in very well. And also, kind of like the center screen here, you have those lights at the bottom that are constantly changing color, which looks really, really cool, especially at nighttime. Another touch that I like is if you look on the door trim here, it's called Moonwalk Gray Metallic, and that's actually the exterior color of the car, and that's on the interior as well. So another thing that's pretty cool, if I come down here down by my seat and I pull this lever up like this, I can extend some additional seat support, so I have more comfort and leg room on, say, a long trip, or if I just want to be more comfortable while I'm in the car. So this is your door handle here, but your lock and unlock buttons move with the whole handle itself, which I like. It's just a unique touch that you don't have to many cars. So we'll come to the back, open this, close the door, come to the trunk. So being that this is the Countryman, you're gonna have a lot more trunk room than you would in your regular Cooper or Cooper S. So if you fold the seats down, you have plenty of room. That's my filling bag there. I got all my camera equipment. And you have a lot of room back here. Come to the back. Let's get in. I have plenty of leg room back here. This seat, the driver's seat, was pushed back pretty far. And I mean, I probably have, that's a good 10 inches maybe, between the end of the driver's seat and my knee. So I am 5'7". So anybody who is 6 feet tall would definitely be comfortable back here. Car does have a moonroof, and I have plenty of headroom back here as well. Another thing which is very cool, this is a mini trash bag. This is an option that you can get, but you put all your trash back here for your kids or whatever. If they have snacks, they can put their wrappers back there, and it's a very comfortable back seat. The engine in this car is an inline turbocharged 4-cylinder developing 189 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque. The standard gearbox on this car is a 6-speed manual transmission, but this specific car is fitted with an optional 8-speed automatic. That 8-speed automatic has the ability for manual shifting modes. So in order to do that, I go down to the shifter and I push it over to the left. In order to downshift, I push the lever forward to go down a gear. So right now I'm in 3rd gear, pull it back, and now 4th gear. Being that this is a Mini Cooper, it sticks to its very well and good handling roots. It has stiffer suspension. Being that Mini Cooper is essentially made from BMW, it does have that stiffer BMW suspension. But around town, if you're going slow, just normal speed limit, it's very comfortable and a nice ride. Also, the steering is very direct. I feel everything on the road, and it's a very easy car to drive. So I have the car in sport mode right now. And most turbocharged 4-cylinders, it's a fact they don't really make a good noise. But I actually like the noise of this Mini Cooper. You won't be able to get it on with the GoPro audio, but whenever if I put the windows down just slightly and say I go down a gear and I shift it at red line and I get off the gas a little bit, you can hear a little bit of a turbo flutter. So it's almost like a Nissan GTO. Just jokes aside. But for an everyday normal car, it makes pretty cool noises. And I know I talked about this in the interior part, but all throughout the car you have this LED lighting that is constantly changing color. And I think that, well, if you're driving, you should be paying attention to what's in front of you. But for your passengers, or if you're listening to music, it's a really cool feature in the car that just makes it seem really fresh and new and upbeat and happy. The only thing that I don't really like about the car is the backup camera. It seems a little more fish-eyed than some of the other backup cameras that I've seen, but I'm not complaining. This is one of the more responsive gearboxes that I've used. It honestly amazes me because I've driven a lot of old cars and I've driven a lot of new cars, but I am a die-hard manual, and I say that in probably every single one of my videos. I love manual transmissions. But this automatic gearbox with the ability to shift gears on your own, whenever you press the lever, it'll shift gears for you. I wish it had paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. You can get that in Countryman of the John Cooper Works. You can get that. But for something that you're just driving every day and you want to have the ability to shift gears on your own, it's a pretty cool feature that's available with the car. The competition for the Countryman S is the Audi Q3, the Volkswagen Tiguan, and the Mercedes GLA 250. The Countryman has more legroom, more headroom, more cargo room, more rear seat room than the GLA 250 and the Audi Q3. And it also with the Tiguan, so the three other, the Mercedes, the Volkswagen, and the Audi, this car, the Mini, has a similar price point to them. Optioned out, this one is around $33,000. So you have a choice between other luxurious brands, Mercedes, Volkswagen, and Audi, but I think that this provides you with an interesting and fun alternative to those cars. Driving this, I mean, I've been very comfortable the whole time. I love the interior. I really think that it's a very unique interior, whereas Whereas in your Volkswagen or your Mercedes or Audi, obviously everything is going to be optioned off very nicely, very put together well in that car. But I like the fact that you have this nice alternative from Mini Cooper. So being that this car shares parts with BMW, it has BMW's xDrive system. So that's their all-wheel drive. In this car, it's called the All4. So this is the perfect car for going around town. You can use it all year round. You don't have to worry about being stuck in the snow because the xDrive system in BMWs and in this car is absolutely brilliant. So while I'm driving the car in green mode, you can see this little dial down here by the speedometer that tells you how efficiently you're driving. So if I floor it, you can see that I'm not being efficient. But if I'm going the speed limit and I'm being very gentle on the throttle, as long as you keep that little green circle in its effective range, then you're going to achieve better gas mileage. So I've parked on the side of the road and I want to see how well the turning radius is on this car. This is a pretty tight road, but I've almost done the complete cycle of the road with turning. So, I mean, this is really, for a city car that you want, I mean, it's perfect. It handles well, it looks good, it's quick. You can get in out of traffic. I imagine, I haven't parked it yet, but I imagine it's very easy to park. It has a backup camera. So my overall verdict on this car so far, I've really enjoyed driving it. There aren't too many things that I don't like about the car. Personally, I do like the styling of a Cooper or a Cooper S. I tend to like smaller cars, but for a family car, whatever you want to call this, I mean, it's a great option and it's a great alternative to some of the other brands from Germany. I hope you enjoyed my review of the 2017 Mini Cooper S Countryman. As always, please like and subscribe. Plenty more videos to come. See ya.